Here's an uncomfortable truth. A lot of time, comfort feels safer than growth. And the reason for this is because we value safety and comfort more than we value going outside of our comfort zone and going after our dreams. And once you understand this, you understand why it's so hard to change anything in yourself or in in others, especially if you're trying to change somebody else. It's like, forget it. That's impossible, because even trying to change one thing within you is really hard work. And a lot of that has to do with how our brains view change. And I think a lot of times our brains view new environments or like new changes in our routines as scary, or as like fight or flight, as something like new territory, and like your brain doesn't know if this is like safe or if this is like going to harm you. And so rather than dealing with all of that, it just keeps you in your little bubble, and it keeps drawing your attention on the same kind of experiences and the same kind of people and like all of these things that you're familiar with, so that you don't have to like go into fight or flight and try to figure out like, oh, is this experience safe or not? Is this person safe or not? Is this situation going to hurt me or not? Like, instead of figuring all of that out, it's a lot easier to just stick to what you know, and it also conserves a lot of energy. So that's why I think the best way to deal with change is to figure out like what is the most important part of the thing that you're trying to change. Like, break it down into the simplest components. Don't overcomplicate it, and just start with like the minimum amount possible. Like, I tried like filming YouTube videos before, and I failed because I was overcomplicating things. I was making it a lot more stressful than it needed to be. And at the end of the day, I was exhausted because I was spending like hours and days and weeks like trying to figure out the best script, trying to memorize the script, trying to find like the perfect makeup and the perfect outfit and the perfect background, and like the perfect thumbnail and the perfect whatever. And like, it took weeks to produce one video, and it was exhausting. It was just like fight or flight, essentially. Like, it would, by the time a video was out, I was like essentially in fight or flight, and it wasn't sustainable. And so this time around, I got the brilliant idea to just break it down into the smallest components and start with the minimum amount, like I said. And it works, because now I just have this tripod, and it's like my phone is in the same place every time with the same background. I'm sitting in the same place on the same chair, and I just, my only task for the day is to film a 60-second video. Like, that's it, right? And that's really like the easiest thing ever. Like, that's what I mean when I say to break it down into the smallest components. And once I've done that, now filming a video a day is the easiest thing ever. And it didn't put me into fight or flight. It didn't trigger my alarm bells. It didn't make me feel like I'm losing my mind, because I have made it easy. I've made it sustainable. And now I really don't have an excuse to not film a video. Like, you can't say that you don't have 60 seconds to film a YouTube video, right? Like, of course you do. Everybody does. And so, like, all of my excuses as to why I can't do it, why it's too hard, why it takes too long, why it's so complicated to film a YouTube video went out the window, because I followed my own formula. I figured out the key points, like the most important thing about what I'm trying to do, which is to film a YouTube video, and I broke it down into the simplest components, and I started with the minimum amount of action needed, which is film a 60-second video every day. And boom, like, now it's on autopilot and it's easy, and my brain now sees this as safe, right? Like, my brain is calm when I film videos, because I started so slowly that, like, I didn't give my brain an opportunity to freak out, because I started slow and I built from there, and now it's something that I do every day. And so I think that's how you can implement change in every area of your life.